good morning. Hello, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Namaste to all my friends and masters from all across the globe. Thank you very much. And we must appreciate ourselves for our consistency that today we are going to complete one calendar month of this year. Today is day 31. So I welcome you all, a warm welcome to a 365-day Stillness meditation program, and today is day 31. So 1 month is over, and I really appreciate the consistency. As the main idea for this platform was to provide a consistency and give all of us a platform where in disciplined manner you can come morning 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock and do your meditation practice. So that was main agenda for on this platform. So without further ado, let's get into the meditation. So we are going to practice Ana-Pana-Sati meditation. That is, Ana means incoming breath, Apana means outgoing breath, and Sati means be with breath and be aware of your breath. So a simple step before we get into meditation, we'll just explain. The most important for Anapanasati meditation is the comfortable sitting posture. That is Sthira Sukha Asana, a stable, comfortable posture. And in this practice, please remove your specs if anybody is wearing those. We don't need the specs during our meditation. If you are sitting on the ground or on the chair, please cross your leg or feet accordingly. Clasp your fingers into fingers. Please drop all your expectation and come with the open mind to have another experience. Slowly and gently close your eyes. Be aware of your surroundings. That could be the sound of the fan or AC or bird chirping. Gather yourself, relax. We'll do a body scan from top to toes, head to toes. Please bring your attention at the top of your head. If any stress, just relax, release that. Forehead, the face, any stress, just release and relax. Neck region and shoulders. Both the hands till finger. Just relax. Upper back, lower back. Just stretch yourself to get into a comfort position, a comfortable posture, abdominal portion. Come to your thighs and legs, ankle and toes. Just relax. Gently bring your attention to your breath. No forceful breathing, just a natural and normal breath. Wherever you are feeling the sensation because of the breath, incoming breath and outgoing breath, that could be at the upper lips, at the nostril, inside the nose, in the inside throat region. Wherever you are feeling the sensation, just bring attention and observe that. We play light music. So when you are meditating and observing your breath, only the thoughts will come in between. That is the nature of the thoughts, will keep coming and going. What we have to do is to ensure don't engage with the thought, don't pay any attentions to the thought. The moment you realize that thoughts are coming and you are getting engaged with them, the moment you realize, please come back to your breath. Cut the thoughts and come back to your breath. Please cut the thoughts and observe your breath. Wonderful, Masters. We cut the thoughts and come back to your breath. You start observing your breath, mind starts thinking and sharper. Let's be a little more attentive now and keep observing the breath by not missing any breath. But not be missing any breath. Keep observing wherever you are putting sensation. Let the thoughts come back and observe them. Still coming, you can wait. This is your own time, it's my time, and we can end it later. Let's not get engaged with any thoughts. Don't pay any attention. Please come back and observe. Last 10 minutes, master. We get into more deeper. Be more attentive and ensure you don't miss observing any breath. Each and every breath, incoming and outgoing. Please observe wherever you feel rested. Wonderful, Master. Now, gently, please bring your attention to your heart region. Just give a reflection for yesterday and in past. If by intention or unintentionally, if you have hurt anybody or you got hurt, we will heal that all with Ho'oponopono technique. Please repeat this from your heart region with the feeling. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Again, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. One more time. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Let's bring our attention for the day. Frame our day with the 4 agreements. Please repeat internally. I will be impeccable with my words. I will talk with integrity and be mindful of my words. I will not take anything personally. I will not make any assumptions and assume anything. If required, then ask questions. All the time, I will keep doing my best. Please be in this state for next 1 minute. Last 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one, zero. Slowly and gently, please be aware of your surroundings. Unclasp your fingers, rub your hands, and for 5 seconds, keep them on your eyelid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As comfortable, kindly open your eyes with a big smile. I hope you coming back. So thank you very much, masters, for having meditation with me. Today, day 31, we are completing one calendar month for this program. That is a 365 days daily meditation program we have started. So pat yourself for your consistency and discipline that continuously we all are showing up and practicing meditation. So our pattern remains same. So we have Master Surabhi with us for experience sharing. I welcome Master Surabhi. Hi Surabhi. You have to unmute yourself. Yeah, thank you very much.
Is it
Yeah.
unmuted? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you, Gupta sir. Thank
Welcome,
you for the
welcome,
introduction.
Surabhi ji.
Thank you.
So I request you. Surabhi ji is from LA and a realtor and businesswoman. So I will not take much time. I request Surabhi ji to introduce yourself and tell us how your meditation journey started and your experiences. Over to you, Surabhi ji.
Thank you, sir. So I will take few minutes to introduce myself, and then we'll go to the meditation journey and little bit of experiences and why meditation is very important for us. My name is Surabhi, and when I was younger, in 20s and 30s, the question used to bother me: why am I here? Why? What's the purpose of my life? It used to bother me a lot. So, but now I have a lot of clarity. I know that I'm here to serve others, to bring and join people together. And I was born to connect the dots between, what's missing in people's life. So my introduction would be: my name is Surbi, and I'm a student in a school of serving others. I'm a business owner, mother, sister, daughter, wife, and whatever life brings me. So, coming from businesswoman's point of view, I think meditation is a secret weapon. I made some pointers, so I'm going to read it out to you. It's a secret weapon because stress is inevitable. in business, in life, but suffering is optional. So, meditation creates a buffer zone in my mind when a stressful condition or an event happens. It helps me in decision making. It helps me in navigating the daily grind. I do a lot of things, so I juggle between different roles. For example, if I am showing homes, the commute in LA is a pain, but I really enjoy it. It's a me time for me. I enjoy my music, I watch my breath. It's commendable. I just love it. So the other days, yesterday, I was telling someone, I have driven 125,000 miles on my car. They were like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I love it. I still love it. So, and I meet a lot of new people every day, every day. And sometimes it's draining because it drains your energy. So, and meditation has helped me to filter the energy, allowing me to observe the person who they actually are versus what they're talking about. So I can see, I feel blessed that I can see past what they're talking. I feel like I've gained the X-ray vision because of meditation. It has also helped me to switch off from one role to the other, from my office to home to being a mother and vice versa. So I'll tell you about my Vipassana experience, but meditation came to me when I was 5 years old. My mom used to tell me to go to sleep after the school, but my mind was so activated after school that I refused to sleep. And then she used to tell me, just watch your breath and you'll go to sleep. I think that started meditation. I didn't know what was happening, but that started it. So the Vipassana experience came when I was in my 20s, early 20s. I was forced to go to Vipassana. It was not by choice. It was it was not by choice at all. But my husband's manager said one of us has to come. So my husband chose me to go versus him going. And I did not like initial first few days because I was felt like this is not fair that I was being sent. When anything is forced on you, you don't like it. So and I learned meditation when Goenka ji was teaching it himself. And it started again, the whole feelings when I was little, 5 years old. Suddenly the room becomes bigger and I become a speck. And suddenly I become so big and the room is a speck. The room is so tiny that I start to suffocate. I asked the same question to Goenka ji. He said, "Don't stress out. It's just hallucinations and it will go away." But later in my life, I identify it's not hallucination. It's called astral traveling, which I was doing as a young kid, not knowing what it was. And finally, Vipassana helped me learn how to forgive and move on in any situation in life. I would recommend it to everyone. Everyone. It's like brushing your teeth, it's like brushing your brain. And in today's world, when this phone, social media, etc., takes away all your concentration, this is the only way to get the control back and become a better person. And that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you very much, Surabhi ji.
You're
You
welcome.
have covered, all aspects. I have one question that, you have been in the, business and corporate life, then how do you feel that, the meditation is going to help in the corporate world and how it has to be taken there?
See, meditation would help us focus more versus decision making, focusing on one thing. When we are not able to like focus and we are always stressed out, this is the only way we can take off that stress from our mind and focus on the things that needs to be done at that moment. I believe we are not living in the moment. We are either worrying about the past or worrying about the future, or if we are at home, then worrying about what's happening with the business thing. I have to worry about my clients, my meetings. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. The jumping thoughts, it helps. So you are presently in that moment, finish your task, and then you jump on the next task.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And deep gratitude to you for taking out time and coming and sharing your wonderful experiences. And these things, experience sharing, keep inspiring, all the participants. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you, Taj.
So, dear masters, we'll get into the next segment, being Saturday today. So, it's the day of Q&As and the interaction and whatever we have covered during the week. So, a reflection on that. So, to answer your questions, we have Master Hari from Melbourne, Australia. Hi,
Thank you.
Hari.
Thank you.
Welcome you.
Thank you. Thank you
Gratitude to
so much.
you after a long time seeing you.
Thank you. Lots of gratitude. Great to see you as well, Vikal, and many people. Thank you. That was a great experience, Surabhi ma'am. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for inspiring others with your experience, especially in the busy life. You have attributed how we can balance uh, and be in tune, even being busy. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I request all the masters, in case if you have any question, please type it into the chat window or raise your hand. So the idea of this Saturday session is Sajjana Sangati. So let's make it more interactive. In case anybody has question, please raise your hand, and whoever all can turn on their videos to make it more interactive and discussions on any topic. It will be a fun for having this session on Saturday. Yeah, so we
Very
have
good.
hand raised
Percy.
by Percy. I will, yeah,
Hi,
hi Percy.
Hello.
good morning. I hope I'm
Good
audible.
morning. Please go ahead.
Thank you. So I just have a couple of questions over what's accumulated, what I've fathomed in the past 31 days. I'll just take for a few minutes of yours to understand this concept. Uh, Question number one is, what is the mechanics of what we are doing of breath mindfulness? That's one question. Second question is regarding, um, I would say, observation of the breath is going on when meditation starts, like how Vikalji, today you said that observe the breath on in your nose or wherever you feel it. Like Sharadji says, thoughts are happening, breathing is also happening. Let the after the thoughts, now focus on your breath. So my point is, now what should I mean, what would be more better? Observing like a thorough attention seeking on the tip of the nose, or just I know I'm breathing. I can just feel, So what is the ideal thing? Third thing, what Prithviji has been mentioning over the past 1 week about emotional strength. On one of her videos, she mentioned that, from one of the books she mentioned by Candice Perth, saying that emotions are happening to you. It happens for a minute and a half, and then you just keep observing that. So
Hmm.
in that 1.5 minutes, there's a flow of emotions in me. Supposingly I'm anxious or I'm stressed or whatever, there is something happening to me. There's some emotion which I don't like, but I've labeled them as anxiety, probably stress. So
Hmm.
that was one of my points which I had. So basically, what do I do about that? Let it, the whole flow of emotions go away and then just be as it
Hmm.
is? Sorry, too many
Yeah.
questions, but I had written them down over the past couple of weeks, and I said, let me get it out of my
Yeah.
system.
No,
These
no
are
issue, Percy. This Saturday we have kept for this only. So I
yeah.
really appreciate that, so many questions, and now Hari is there to, take those one by one.
Yes, yes, yes. So these are wonderful questions, first of all, and the you are getting these questions means you are in the right path. So that's the first thing. So these questions are spot on questions. So when we start to do something new, which is observing the breath, for example, we have to get questions about it because we started the study of it, right? So whenever we start study of something, the first thing is that we get questions. So Patriji and these platforms have created that space to get to those questions and get more clarity around them, and then continue the study. So your questions are good questions. So now first is about the breath. Like, there are thoughts happening, there's breath happening. What should I do? How should I observe? Where should I observe? Yeah. So now there are two keywords here, right? Observing the breath, the two things. So out of these two things, the first priority, whatever the meditation, is observing. Observing is meditation. Any day. If you go to any path, forget about breath meditation, go to any meditation, anywhere in the world, any type of meditation starts with observing. Some say observe the light, observe the breath, observe the body sensations, observe this, observe that, observe the imagination. So observation is the driver of meditation. When the moment we start observing, that means we are not doing anything. When we are doing something, we don't be in observing state. The less we do, the more we observe. Right? The more we do, the less we observe. That's a interconnection. That's a natural thing. We cannot observe deeper by doing more. Yeah. So the more deeper our observation is, the less we are doing. Okay. So deepening the practice of observation is meditation. Okay. So now, what do we observe? What can we observe? This is a natural experiment that Buddha has done by himself. He kept on started observing. Okay, what did he start observing? The birds chirping, and someone gave a mantra, someone gave this, that. So many techniques have been given. So the more he started to observe, what he realized is there is some level of doing in it. Okay, there is some level of doing in it naturally, because mantra, you keep on chanting and observing the chanting, for example. So there is still chanting there. Like, you're still doing something and observing what you're doing. Yeah. So you kept on observing something that there is some level of doing. So he kept on cutting all the doing and doing. And when he started to be in it, the only thing that he could observe is a happening. Okay. What can he observe that is already happening naturally was breath. Nothing else, because thoughts you stop doing, body you sit and you stop doing, eyes you closed. Okay. So everything else you closed. All the senses you start to close because you're not doing. Hearing is also, you can observe the hearing of the birds chirping, but thing is, hearing is also doing, right? So he could get to a state where you don't even do hearing. Okay. So when you get to that state, the only thing, the natural occurrence of observation fell into place, where like he couldn't observe anything other than breath. Everything else was doing. So when you cut, you get to observe the breath. Where do you observe? Is a great question that everyone gets. Is it tip of nose? Is it inside? Is it throat? Is it heart? Is it tummy? Where, right? We cannot ever observe anything beyond what we can observe. It may sound like a riddle, but just go word by word. We can never observe anything beyond what we can observe. Means you're sitting in front of a waterfall. Okay? You're looking at the waterfall from the front side. And you're observing it. You're looking at it and you're just observing the waterfall. That's what you observe. It's the same waterfall. But will you get a top view when you're sitting in front of the waterfall? Will you get a top view? We can't, right? We can't observe that. If someone is sitting on a mountain and looking at the waterfall, he get the aerial view of it and he can observe that. He cannot observe the front view of it. Yes or no? When you're looking at something, so we can observe only what we can observe at that point of time. So we don't know at what state of breath we are in, at what level of emotion that we are in. So the observation of the breath don't have any rules. Some people can observe at the tip of the nose, wherever it is prominent. Some people can do inside, some people can do, it's all one breath. So there are no rules with where we can observe. The key is to start observing wherever we can. And that's where the breath is prominent. And the breath prominence we'll understand as you practice more and more. The quality of breath determines our state as well. That's why we may have shallow breath. We may have breath only until here, that is prominent and is dying from the throat. Okay. Some people go up to heart. Very few people go up to the abdomen and lower as well. So that is something that we should not change artificially. Naturally, the quality of breath improves. As you practice more and more, you will go to the breath until as deep as you could, beyond your abdomen as well. But that doesn't come just like, okay, tomorrow onwards, I want to observe under the, no, it won't happen like that. That's a natural occurrence. Yeah. So it is like holding the end of the rope and then slowly going to the root of it. So start where you can is the first thing. And then one other thing that we need to carefully remember, all the new people, are like, observation is the key. Can you not observe the breath? Is something disturbing? Is any thought or emotion disturbing? Observe it. Because observation is meditation. Observe the thought. Because sometimes what happens is we keep on fighting for breath, but some thought takes over. Maybe something is happening in life, something is happening with the work. There are 10 different thoughts where kept on creeping. Then you know what? Give a pause. Observe the thoughts. Don't get into it. Okay, what is happening? What is the disturbance? Or is this what I'm thinking? Or this is what is happening? Contemplating on the thoughts. Then we ourselves naturally get a state where, okay, do I really need to think about it right now? And you will be able to cut those thoughts naturally as well. The more force you apply on the thoughts, the more it comes back to us. So whatever gently we can cut, we will cut. If we cannot cut it, observe, that's fine, leave it. Yeah. So observation is the key. Wherever that you can observe the breath, you can observe. Don't worry about it. If some thoughts are pushing, then observe the thoughts. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, the third question that you asked beautifully is emotions, right? You used that word emotions. Do we all have emotions? Is there anyone who doesn't have any emotions at all? No, right? Okay. Emotions, whatever that troubles us, we tag them as negative most of the time. Okay. We say we should not be emotional. We should not be, have too many thoughts. We should not have stress. We should not have anxiety. We should not have depression, right? That's what we say. But as you spiritually evolve, as you meditate more and more, as you become aware, all these things, all these emotions, depressions, suffering, whatever that we see, are all the reminders for us that we need to evolve those aspects in our life. They come to us to tell us, hey, mate, you know what? You still have these anger issues. You still have these things. You're still unable to steer through this scenario. Build the strength, build the knowledge uplift yourself to be able to steer through these without any issues down the line. So these are reminders. The more stronger emotion that we get within us, it's a bigger reminder that, you know what, we need to get through it. When we start looking at emotions, anxiety, stress, and all of this in this angle, we see them as signboards. We don't see them as any stress. Let's say you are getting onto a national highway or a freeway if you are abroad, then there will be a let's say there is a tollway where you have to slow down a bit to pay and to pass through the gates. If we treat that like oh no, why should I be on this line now? Why should I slow down now? Then we won't get onto the national highway where you can drive faster, reach your destination faster. So every pause, every emotion that we get, every emotional imbalance, anxiety, stress, whatever that we get are the reminders that it is asking us to pause, to pass through that, and then grow something bigger. Then it's like, oh, why am I having this emotional outburst now? Why am I having this anxiety now? Why am I having this stress now? Forget about stress. Question the stress, question the emotion. Then you know what? It becomes lighter. You don't care about the stress, emotion, and everything. Your focus shifts from that to why immediately. Oh, that's okay. I got this anger. I got this whatever emotion that I have, but why? You know, that is the right direction that takes us. So questioning those emotions will help us deviate us from draining into the emotions towards awareness. And the why takes us towards awareness. Yeah. And emotions are natural. We cannot cut emotions. We can only observe them. No need to cut emotions. No need to cut anything. Observing is what we need to do. So bring the art of, I'll end with this. Bring the art of observation into everything, not just breath in our life. The moment we could practice observation in our life becomes meditation. A life becomes awareness eventually. And that will solve everything. That will dissolve all the questions as well. Yeah. I hope
Thank
I
you, sir.
made sense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Hari. Very nicely explained. So we have a couple of more questions on the chat window. So Sarda ji has one question and Kirti ji has one
Yeah,
question.
when
In case you want to,
I
come on the video, I can unmute you and you can ask directly. Otherwise, I will read the question.
no, yeah, I can read out.
Okay.
When I observe my breath, then I realize that my breath only hit the forehead only, but it does not go beyond that part. Do you think is it okay? Okay, do you know what is the beyond? Like when you say it hits the forehead, doesn't go beyond, what is that beyond? Is the question that I don't know, right? The beyond is unlimited. The beyond is never ending. The beyond is vast. But thing is, it hits forehead. It never hit forehead before, but now it hit forehead. Enjoy that journey. Enjoy that space. Because beyond has never ending. There is no beyond. The moment we start meditation, whatever that happens is the best enlightened state that we have. If we Once we start meditation, we should stop questioning the experiences but enjoy it rather than, because the moment we start aiming for more, we lose enjoying the state. And also, that particular state occurred to us for a reason. When it is hit forehead, what is it doing? It's doing something to us. That energy is channeling something within us. So we have to, might be activating the third eye, for example. This is a beautiful space where your third eye need to be activated. And if we are with that state fully enjoying it, dissolving in it, then that process will complete, fulfill fully. And then maybe once it is fully activated, you will get to and beyond whatever that we are talking about. So once we start meditation, I tell this to many people, where no rush, don't worry, enjoy the state wherever you are. There is no beyond. And it is your breath is going hitting forehead, absolutely not okay. It is like amazing. It is outstanding. It is doing something out there. Just enjoy the journey, enjoy that sensation, enjoy that whatever tickling, pain, whatever light. What's breath doing there? Just observe. It's like there was a locksmith who came yesterday fixing my door lock. I was sitting there just observing what he was doing, how he was working there. I'm not doing anything. I may not even understand what he is doing, right? But what I enjoyed, is like, what? He's fixing my lock. I mean, bringing some positive change there. Yeah. Fixing something that's not there. And I just observed. I said, thanks. And the same thing you need to do. It's doing something here. Let it do the work. Positive change. Thank. That's all. Okay. Thank you. Madhu, before I go to the next question in the chat.
Okay, go ahead. So let's unmute Madhuji first, and then we'll go into the chat. You can unmute yourself, Madhuji.
Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah, all
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Hari,
Please go.
you said observing the breath is only observing one thing. But how do you observe every day? What do you observe?
Observe everything that is around you. You sit, observe plants, observe anything, observe your words. When you are talking, observe the sensation in your throat. Okay. When you have pain, when you feel something in the body, when observe how you're feeling right now, whatever that you can observe. As I say, observation is like a torch in your consciousness, with your being. Okay. What it does is, the moment you say, like, you open your eyes, wherever the torch is, that's where you can observe. And yourself puts the torch wherever you need to observe. It is like this. There is a guide, okay, with a torch showing you around. And then what this guide does is, the moment we open your eyes, he puts the torch out somewhere. And then we can only observe that. So observe where you are, where you can. And that's what the floodlights are, keep moving. Life is showing you everything around, in the form of people, in the form of situations, in the form of things, in the form of nature and everything.
So you don't focus.
You don't concentrate. No need of conscious concentration as well. What is there in front of you? You're sipping a tea, sip the tea with a lot of observation. That's where your soul wants you to have that tea nicely. And then, whatever you do, just be with it fully. While doing it, just observe. And that's where the floodlight is right now. But what we do is, there is a floodlight on that side, and mind says, okay, what's on this side? That's dark.
Scatter.
That's not for us. Exactly. So mind takes us always away. What we are missing is the reality. The reality is this. Sipping the tea is the reality. But what mind does is, it doesn't sip the tea. It thinks about something else. Okay, how about coffee 10 days later? Or how about coffee in that coffee shop? Come on, you have tea in your hand. Sip it right now. Cut the thought. Don't look into the dark. Look into the light. So looking into the light is the toughest thing. That's all we are actually trying to achieve. That's enlightenment. Our struggle is for that, to look into the light, where the light is. Being with the light is our problem. we are chasing the dark. Mind chases the darkness with its blind excitement.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Next question is out of all these days, only yesterday I felt breathlessness during the meditation and I had to alter it by having deep breath. Is it fine? What does it mean? That's a beautiful state where having breathless state is a natural state that occurs in meditation. So when you keep on observing the breath, at one point, what happens is the breath slowly dissolves, becomes smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and then it disappears. But we still live, we don't die until our mind comes, comes back. So when it dissolves and become one, you are still alive. There is no problem. But thing is, your mind reminds, you know what, if you don't have breath, you will die. Okay? Don't have breath, you will die is the mind thing. So now what happens is, the moment your mind comes and realizes that there is no breath, it shocks you. Hey, you know what? You don't have breath. Come on, breathe again. And then you take the deep breath. And that's absolutely fine too, because you just started it. And then it's like practicing something new, some dangerous things, practicing let's say riding a bicycle. Okay, you fell down once and it's like, oh, you know what? You need to be careful. You need to hold something. So hold on to the breath. So it's a natural state. That is fine. But I'll give a bit of a grander explanation here. We say the breath goes smaller and smaller and it disappears, yeah, in meditation. But you know what happens? It doesn't become smaller and smaller and it disappears. It becomes bigger and bigger and becomes one big breath with the universe. Our breath is right now, we have your breath and my breath and someone else's breath. Yes or no? Yeah, we breathe separately, right? That means the breath functions are separate. We are all breathing separately as individuals. When we sit in meditation and start observing the breath, then we realize slowly that this breath is not independent. This is the breath of the universe. This is one big breath. We are breaking into the chunks into these bodies, but it is one grander breath. So when we get to that state of understanding, we don't feel our breath separately because we are with that one breath of everything. When we are with that one breath of everything, we don't feel it individually, that's all. Breath doesn't go anywhere. So, but to get to that state in awareness, it takes some time. But in the meantime, the experience that you got, realizing that there is no breath, is outstanding experience. You have touched the sky and came back. To live in the sky, it may take time, but you touched, let's say you are practicing swimming, right? For the first time, you have done the first lap in your swimming and then realized you are in the deep water and then came back. But as you practice more and more, as you take more of these laps, right? One day you will realize that's fine. I know swimming. Nothing will happen, even if there is no breath. So keep practicing the laps. Congratulations on your first lap to get to that state where you experience that there is no breath. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Any
you.
other
Thank you
question?
very much, Adi. I don't see any other question in the chat window. So if there is no question, then we can conclude. I request all the masters, in case anybody has question, please raise your hand. We can take one more question.
Thanks,
I
Kirti.
think
All good, I think.
all good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hari, and deep
Thanks all.
gratitude to you for taking out time and answering this question and explaining so nicely in detail and beyond the question also. So thank you very much for your time.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. So dear master, thank you very much and deep gratitude from me to all the masters for taking out time and attending this program today and being the part of this wonderful journey of 365 days meditation, which is going to provide all of us a consistent platform for daily practice in a disciplined manner. Tomorrow is the Master's Day, so we are going to meet again tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Till then, have great time. Thank you. Bye bye. Namaste.